Hello the people, Wildcard here. 2021 is come and gone, and before we can look ahead at some cool new content in the future, we might as well look back at all of 2021 in the videos that MPage made and the videos that I made. See what stuff is good that we should keep doing good and what stuff needs improving. Because I plan in the future that this channel will have more unique and exciting content. This was the last year in review of 2020. This is our channel trailer. This is some stuff I was working on with Digi for a couple of his videos. Furry quiz. We all know MPage is a furry. Why does he need to take a quiz? MPage Engage. MPage Engage is a series that MPage started to try and take the channel back to its roots. Because before it became this gaming-focused variety channel we know of today, this channel was actually a reaction channel. And before that, it was a re-upload channel for The Improbables. So, this is MPage's attempt to try and go back to the glory days of just simple reaction videos. Let's see how MPage held up to this first one, which for some reason is a furry video with Warhammer like characters. Holy what the hell was that?
Now, first in my name, my power knows no bounds. I can even almost blow myself.
What? Am I allowed to show this on YouTube? Yeah, unfortunately, that would be a staple of 2021 for both of us. Just sitting through or making questionable material and being like, to upload or not to upload, that is the question. Then there's this random puppet show that MPage decided to make because, like, the next video was taking forever to upload, and he decided to push this out in the meantime. Darling, why hasn't Wildcard uploaded any videos in a long time? Oh my god. What was I thinking?
It's because YouTube is being slow and taking forever with long videos.
What? Shit. This is the worst possible thing!
You don't have to be over dramatic.
Can you tell I want to say a new video?
Hey, what's that over there? What's that over?
Is it any wonder why it only got 42 hits? Good thing you can't see the dislikes. I don't even want to know how many it has. Actually, let's check. I have the creator panel. Huh. No dislikes. Okay then. He finished his Legacy of the Duelist 5Ds thing, and he wanted to start doing Zexal, but he wanted to save that for when he could do live shows. Unfortunately, his internet made it so he couldn't do live shows anymore, so that never came about. If MPage ever comes back and you would like to see him continue Legacy of the Duelist, going through like Zexal and everything up to V-Reigns, let me know, let him know. Let's see if we can get him to do it. In the meantime, the intro of this video he thought was pretty cool, and so do I, so let's look at it. Hello, the people.
Card games on motorcycles.
Weird. I'm MPage, and welcome back to
Card games on motorcycles!
And welcome back to
Card games on motorcycles.
Card game on motorcycles!
Welcome back to
Card games on motorcycles!
Card games on motorcycles.
Card games on motorcycles!
Card games on motorcycles.
Card games on motorcycles!
Card games on motorcycles.
Card games on motorcycles.
Card games on motorcycles?
Yes! Yes! We get it! Card games on motorcycles! We got it! Card games on motorcycles indeed. This is a request. This is an Akinator video. more stuff for Digi, more furry reaction, more Digi stuff. Pokemon Go. Due to technical constraints, M-Page was unable to make any more Pokemon Go live streams from his mobile. M-Page tries Coca-Cola with coffee. What was he thinking? More Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxings. This is part of his short-lived Google Translate series. Looking back, it was really fun to make, and the concept was quite humorous as well. But we couldn't keep it going because Google Translate was starting to get either better and better at seeing through this stuff, or being more and more boring with their results. But I think I can sum up how much fun was had with this whole Google Translate thing with this character intro from Google Translate.
Hello, my name is Michael Ireland.
Unfortunately, that's the best piece of humorous material I could get from that video. Let's see, what more can I show? Reactions, card pulling, Pokemon Go, blah blah blah. Here's one. This was when M-Page opened a bunch of packs that you get at the dollar store, and literally any Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, professional collector, content creator, whatever, can tell you don't buy packs at the dollar store. They are dollar store packs for a reason. They just plain suck. And M-Page's reaction at the end really kind of sums up all the frustrations that were contained deep within his mind and body at the time of recording. What kind of experience do I think I had? I think it was a complete and total waste of my freaking time. Like, why did I wait this long to make the video? And why did I not realize that this video would be so freaking boring and uninteresting? It's like, if you want to go out and buy your own cheapo dollar store packs, battle packs and star packs to fill your collection, go ahead. Good on ya. You might get some new cards out of it you've never seen before. It's really cool. But please, for the love of God, do not go out and load up on dollar store packs thinking you're going to get anything worth of value. And if you even think that that's remotely going to happen, then you are the type of person that is solely responsible for the big stores not having the cards anymore. You're ruining it for everybody, and I f***ing hate you all! He lost his mind, and it entertains me and my friends to this day. This was another Michael Says Things episode, and you know that's his series where he likes to rant about things. This time he was ranting about YouTube and monetization. Because as monetized YouTubers, we are expected to have to put up with a bunch of their bullcrap rules to be ad friendly, which we could totally get behind, but it feels draconian, and some of my friends that aren't monetized agree with me if it is kind of draconian. But that doesn't mean we can't all have our own fun with it, right? Don't swear too much. We all get the joke, right? Don't hecking swearing my Christian Minecraft server. But there was a time when YouTube was known for being a place where you could talk shit with no filter. The age of people like the nostalgia critic and the angry video game nerd. But ever since that apocalypse crap I mentioned earlier, there's all these stupid ad-friendly guidelines now. The ones people seem to hate the most, and I can kinda agree, are the ad-friendly guidelines on profanity. Having to f***ing bleep out my f***ing swears is really goddamn time-consuming, and it adds a lot of bullshit stress that I don't f***ing need in my shitty-ass life, and I f***ing hate it. Not to mention all the f***ing migraines may be caused from all the stupid-ass bleeps in my f***ing videos. To the motherfucker that thought this was a good idea, thanks a lot, you goddamn motherfucking asshole piece of shit bastard. YouTube has been more lenient on profanity since, but still. To say he spoke like a sailor would be an insult to sailors. Yar. This was when he started getting more into the idea of YouTube Shorts, because God forbid we actually make a TikTok account. M-Page playing a $100 Yu-Gi-Oh card. Our uploads for speedrun.com for Crash Bash speedrunning. More card opening. Oh! Okay, this one is technically me. I know it has MPage's name on it, but he technically had me as a stand-in because he didn't want to show his face for these videos. This was our first Metopia video. Basically, we wanted to do like a Jane animation style video, like, you know, those storytime animations, except we can't animate, so we just relied on game footage and cutaways to me. Then the game drops this epic backstory on me of some dark lord that steals faces from me characters, puts them on monsters, and kicks puppies for fun. Okay, I made that last one up. Such a good sense of humor. I know MPage technically wrote the script, but I like to think I brought the funny in on this one. Since the Dark Lord was the big, bad, creepy, evil guy, I knew I had to make sure not to mess this up. I had to pick a character that was devious, sinister, pretty much the living embodiment of darkness and despair. So I picked Elmo. Elmo. Yeah, I almost forgot I made the Dark Lord Elmo. Wow. That's what I get for picking from the popular category. In later episodes, I started just borrowing me characters from my friends that also played the game, and I think it gave a more diverse cast later on. Oh, here's the part where I teamed up with Odd Ones Out. Not officially, but in the capacity of this video, let's say I did. We teamed up to take on some rock mods, and my new friend decided to show how cool he is by attacking them in their G-spots. Did I really just say that out loud? Yes you did, and you look like a moron when you do that. But, like, the best kind of moron. The moron that is famous. Oh, this was when I decided to start using other people's YouTube clips in my videos, because I'm not really good at coming up with my own material. But I do give them, I do credit them, and I do weave them in such a way that they work in the new context. I don't just have other people's clips for the sake of having other people's clips. But anyway, we all leveled up, and wait a minute! Are you seriously telling me that the cleric just learned his healing move at level 2? What, was this game built upon D&D Basic or something?
So for at least one level, the cleric is just a shitty fighter.
And that's why we all played 5th edition instead. It was at this point the analyst became a paid member of my YouTube channel, and that's one of the many things that inspired us to keep going at this point. So, blue is not a flavor. Did you still like laughing at that? The Furry Pit episode of MPage Engage. This video is like a double whammy of sorts. Not only is it MPage reacting to what is essentially another furry video, because what the hell else is he gonna do with his channel? It also involved editing, more editing, because Furry Pit had a lot of stuff that would get us demonetized if we included, so we had to edit it. Like, we had to do a lot of grayscaling, a lot of blurring, a lot of cutting. One of our proudest moments was when I edited the list of things that the Templars used to tick off the furries with the name calling. Like, I actually had to blur and bleep in such a way that you could kind of get across what he was saying without, you know, having to strictly have it up on the screen.
You called us moles, pet and fur. That was very hurtful.
Am I allowed to show those words on YouTube? Turns out I was not allowed to show those words on YouTube, which is why the pixels were very necessary. More shorts, Shantae and Metopia, more shorts, the speedrun story, some videos with the hot chip challenge. Oh, by the way, I should probably let you in on a little secret. MPage got some more bags of Doritos Roulette. They're months past their expiry date, but they've been stashed strategically around the house for hopefully he can make another video. I mean, I know it's a bad idea to eat expired food, but a lot of people on YouTube are doing it, so maybe that'll get us some extra clicks, who knows. Oh! here's the video where you guys got introduced to me proper. I mean, you all know who I am because of Yu-Gi-Oh! Enter the Multiverse, thanks to a certain AI uploading my travel logs. But it doesn't matter. Like, this is how it finally came to be that I could do more than just travel across universes and play Yu-Gi-Oh! I could be a great help to the channel and be one of M-Page's greatest allies. He was as much of an inspiration to me as I was to him, and honestly, I wish things worked out better and that he wasn't dead. I also wish that I didn't say really harsh things to him.
He's so.
Yeah, you can't say the R word on YouTube
Looks
anymore.
like one of us is mentally ill.
Thankfully, we did put aside our differences and come to an agreement of assisting each other with things related to the YouTube channel and life as a whole. And we became great friends for about a month until the incident. Guess now's as good a time to talk about it as any, huh? You saw it happen, and I was right in the front row seat to watching it happen, and I'm tired of pretending that everything's fine. Like, ever since M-Page lost his life in one of the most tragic things I've ever seen in my life, I've never been the same, especially considering that I was him at one point.
And that was an ordinary Sonic.
I imagine that being hilarious, but like, it's still really traumatic for me. Like I just gotten to know him better. We were just starting to get to understand each other, even though we're both the same person technically, and now he's gone. I just wish I could tell him how sorry I was for saying those awful things and not being there when he needed me. But I hope wherever he is, he knows that I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep fighting, and I'm gonna protect this channel with every last bit of energy from my head to my hooves. I will not let him down, no matter what it takes. Ever since that guy did that thing to M-Page, Rachel's been increasing the security a lot on the computer, so he wouldn't find me. But that being said, I still had to make videos, because even if killing off the channel completely would technically make the Cape Guy go away forever, I see that as giving up. And like, even though he doesn't win anything, I still see it as letting him win, and I didn't want to do that. And I knew Rachel didn't want me to do that either. But what I didn't know was that Rachel had a yandere mode.
Don't make me try out my yandere mode on you.
You mean you weren't in yandere mode when we met?
Oh no, that was just a result of being excited to finally meet you and willing to let you go. Although, if you don't begin this video soon, I am starting to wonder how you'd look if I tied you to the bed and fed you pudding until you were plump.
Okay, you win. I'll make the video. Crazy bitch.
I heard that.
Of course she heard that. She's inside the computer. Her pony form is just to please me. She's literally the computer. What am I thinking? Thank you for watching. And if you try to steal my horse, I'll take an HP banana and ram it right up your...
I would sincerely like to apologize for Wildcard's inability to complete the outro for this video, but it seems he's a little tied up at the moment. So I suppose I'll finish it for him. The moral of this story is that Wildcard is all mine. You hear me? Mine, 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 mine.
God, she's even more scarier in a video.
Sounds like my precious piggy pony is awake. Time to make him plump with pudding.
Eventually, I did get her to calm down, and I did work most of the weight off from her little encounter. Just nobody mentioned the PUDDING word around her, okay? That's one of her triggers. Despite our best attempts to cloak myself from this guy, we kind of realized a bit too late that he could actually see us through our videos.
The wild dog.
He really would use an anime reference. Like, what kind of serious American supervillain uses a freaking anime reference? I will admit, I did get him back though by continuing my long-running Christmas tradition. See, if you've been around my channel long enough, you know one of our longest-standing traditions is making a video where I, or in this case MPage, gets really excited about Christmas and then runs into the door. But since I'm trapped in the computer and MPage is trapped in not living, I had to do the best I can. So I converted all of my past years to shorts format, and then for 2021 I did something a little sneaky with some secret footage of the guy.
Wow. Clear documented evidence that this guy is a moron. No wonder he was so easy to conquer. Good thing I'm not that stupid.
Not so tough now, are you cave little crapper? And then of course I did a Christmas marathon for 12 straight days playing Xbox games. It was a lot of recording, a lot of editing, a lot of crunching, a lot of headaches, but eventually I got it done, and despite it not getting many views from what I'm seeing, it's actually really cool that I managed to pull it off, and I'm glad some people enjoyed them. If you missed any of them, don't forget you can always check my playlist and watch all of them. And that's pretty much everything I made in 2021. If there is one thing I like about this year in particular, is that I was able to be such a positive influence on others, and that I learned for real that people really care about me to the point where they're able to help me when I'm in a jam. Case in point, Subtile720 here, he was doing his own 25-day Christmas marathon where he played Friday Night Funkin' mods, and on day 21 he came across Sonic.exe, which, as you all may know, is the demon was the demon responsible for doing that to MPage. Yeah, he was sent by that guy, but it was amazing seeing him fight this demon, and check out the end result.
Okay, jump scare me! Come on!
That was insane. Like, I know he had to button mash his way to a win, but ultimately he did win. He defeated the demon, and I think we got the guy running scared. And if that didn't get our little intruder running scared, this little bit at the end probably would.
You cape guy that's taken over Wildcard and MPage's channel, whatever your name is, I'm calling you out in this video. You will never prevail. You will never, ever take over that channel fully. I know someone will defeat you. I weakened Sonic.exe on my end, so hopefully maybe that did something for MPage. He will break free. You will go down. Cape guy, whatever your name is.
That was beautiful. Like, sometimes I forget that there are good people in the world and that chivalry isn't dead. And then I see people like this, and they game their hardest, they try their damnedest, and they prevail through all the toughness that lies ahead. And for what? To save someone that they barely know from the internet? Like, that shows dedication. I'm really proud of my friends, and Paige's friends as well, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for supporting the cause, either morally or through some extreme shit like this. Holy crap. And that about does it for 2021. Obviously, the people in the real world are going to remember it as the sequel to the hellscape that is 2020. But I honestly don't know what to think of 2022. Will it be as stupid and hellish as this year and the last year? Or will we finally see a turnaround? Or will hell finally freeze over? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this look back on the year. And I want to thank everybody for watching and supporting and just keeping their lookout for me and M-Page so far. It really does mean a lot to me to know that that I make good content and that people will actually watch it. Like, there were many points in 2021 where I and M-Page have considered giving up. That we thought this was going to go nowhere and that the platform was going to implode on itself, but we lived, we survived, and that's the most important thing. We survive, and when we get through all the bad stuff, there's always the silver lining that parts the clouds. The rainbow comes down from the heavens and unites us all. What the? I didn't upload this. I can't even read the text. What is this video? Oh my god, this is getting freaky, guys. I don't know what this is.
Congratulations! You defeated a demon hedgehog from a creepypasta. I bet you feel really proud of yourself, thinking you have some kind of advantage over me. But clearly you wouldn't have won that battle if you didn't resort to button mashing. That's a hard truth you'll just have to live with until the end of your mortal days. Septile720. Quite a fitting username. Septile is a grass-type Pokemon, weak to fire, and the stage is set for me to conquer this channel once and for all. And when I do, you'll burn. They'll all burn! And when the foundations of illusion are nothing more than ash on the earth, the ones that remain will see the true harshness of their reality. So stay out of my way, Septile720. Or should I say...
Oh shit, how do you know? Crap, what are we gonna do?